Now, Miss Seed is a yandere? That's sort of a question that sort of come up with my own mind. So I started reading a sort of theory about her and Golden Heart, how their relationship is sort of one-sided. In fact, I read this sort of theory a couple of times, but it never really struck me to now because it sort of makes sense of Miss Seed's sort of kind of her relationship to Golden Heart, how her personality. Of course, some of you sort of pointing out that Miss Seed is not a yandere. Some of you point out the one who should be a yandere, or at least called as a yandere, is probably demencia. I can see why, but at the same time, not really. Demencia is a completely different beast because if you don't know what a yandere is, the definition, at least the two ideas what that is basically fusing two specific things. One is sort of love struck, the second is sort of being sick. Both of them fused together, calling in yandere, because when you hear the word yandere, you see basically a character with a sense of the main lead character who is completely in love with her, but the only problem is the yandere character is almost like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde sort of situation. Like the first time you meet her, she's sweet and cuddly and very charming. But when you start to talk with a different girl, that specific character who is a yandere switch off to angry mode, that pissed off, that how dare she talk to you, that actually attack the other person and actually kill her, kill your friends and your whole family, drag you on her own basement, lock you up, saying you're the only one who is mine. And that's basically what the yandere kinda really is. But interesting enough, a yandere word kind of changes over the years because it became more different branches of what a type of yandere could be or should be. Of course, some of you still pointing out dementia still fits that category. In a way, no, because dementia is sort of not, she is falling completely left with Black Cat, but yet Black Cat doesn't care if she not pretends to be sweet. She's an asshole beginning to the very end. She doesn't switch to being sweet. She's just awful, and that's the difference. That's why she's not categorized as especially a yandere, but Miss Seed fits her way much better. In fact, she is sort of so interesting built as a yandere that you can't compare her for anything else. Of course, some of you saying maybe yandere doesn't fit her. She fit other different categories like gamer girl, streamer girl, or e-girl. In a way, yeah, you're not wrong, but at the same time, she is a little bit more different in that. She is basically fusing a lot of different ideas of a sort of famous streamer, YouTuber, or gaming girl of that sort of mentality. Even that, I'm about to describe why I think that Miss Seed is categorized as a yandere. Before I get started, my name is Rachel. I like to talk about animation, not just animation, to reviews, first impressions, cartoon theories, and sometimes, if I have some spare time, cartoon breaking news. Of course, you like how it's going, like to help my channel, put a like, comment, and subscribe. That's the only thing you need to do. If not, that's cool. If you do, thank you. Because of you, I'm getting close to my main goal of 2,000 subscribers. And yes, I'm getting close every single day because of people who like, comment, and share. Thank you. Now, let's get started off if Miss Seed is the categorized as a yandere. Now, let's get started. Of course, everything I'm about to say could be debunked because sooner or later the book of Miss Seed will be released and tell her all about her career and life being a heroine before becoming a heroine and what happened to her high school. That could easily debunk everything I'm about to say about the relationship of Golden Heart and Miss Seed because the whole thing, the whole idea she being the yandere is all about the relationship of Golden Heart if Miss Seed. For example, when you actually saw the first time Miss Seed seeing Golden Heart is sort of through the camera. That's the sort of the first point of people saying that could be the Iron moment, that she is completely love struck of Golden Heart. The second part is she becoming a hero when she met him the first time, being introduced in the world of villainies, become the new high-ranking hero in the Villains universe. But after that, you don't see him ever again with Miss Seed. People actually point out, if you watch her Twitter account, Instagram account, or Facebook account, everything she posts, there is no connection to Golden Heart. Only her selling herself to being this sort of new type of hero. But the only problem is she has no connections, no follows with Golden Heart. She just sort of simping on him in the side. Even that, people do point out that the final fifth episode, Golden Heart sees the situation when happened that Missy kissed Dr. Fudd. He never says, "Oh no, Missy, why?" No, he says, "Why, Dr. Fudd, why you do this to me?" And that's it. That's the only few words he actually said to end the half of the whole season. And that's sort of interesting that Golden Heart never kind of acknowledge that Miss Seeds is there. He never gives the time or where she is a thing, that he doesn't know how popular she is. He doesn't know even she exists, even that he met her before. Even that could be a lie, because it could be a double who replaced him, because how popular Gohan really is, that he cannot be all places at once. Maybe he used a double just to introduce Miss Seed of the whole world. But once again, that's it's so interesting why I sort of point out this makes sense from Golden Heart. It makes sense the relationship of Miss Seed, because she wants beyond knowledge of his sort of senpai, if you will. Because at the very end, Miss Seed wants Golden Heart's attention, but she can't. She always plays of the sweet, cuddly, charming, little pretty little girl who says, "Oh, I'm trying to be a hero, I'm trying my best." Even that is all a lie, a fact. With off the cameras, she is sort of a horrible person, almost like a Cinderella switching off and on of her sweet side and her demented side. Of course, you could say Miss Seed is sort of a diet type of a yandere. Of course, you still don't get what a yandere is. I think the best way to describe it is sort of Hego Pataki. I think it's the most popular yandere American type of character here in the West, and Miss Seed kind of falls into that territory because she is completely obsessed with Golden Heart, but also kind of says being loved. But once more, she is a very different evolution of a yandere. Of course, it all depends how you felt the sort of theory I give out to see all the evidence could debunk or admit this could be true. She is a yandere. She fits this sort of type of character. Even that the classic yandere is just sort of excessive, switch off to on to be kind and sweet, and hurts you because it's the only one who are actually able to love you. And that's sort of very similar to Miss Sid, but yet very different, because she sort of tries to control you, eliminate you, use you for her need, but yet not fully getting love is. Now she sort of understanding love, but she liked the idea, but not fully in love. In fact, she is fully obsessed with Golden Heart, but yet she is in love with Dr. Flood, but not fully realizing what is love, because she's still not fully in control of her mind or understanding the definition of love. And that is just sort of very interesting, because you don't know how that actually works, how to make her so complicated, even that is sort of true, because you don't know what's love. Even you have experience of loving someone, you still sort of doubt yourself, this is love or infatuation. And that sort of make it interesting, because you don't know with Miss Seed, especially how much lying and manipulative she really is, how business savvy she really is to manipulate everybody to fall in love with her, even using her special abilities control everyone. But once more, this is why I always think she is basically a yandere. She fits that sort of kind of sweetie buddy, kind of creepy version of a yandere, at least a sort of updated version. I don't know you. Do you think this is sort of true, or you think I went too far on the fence, not really categorize her as a yandere? If not, what type of character you think she is? Is she a e-girl, a streamer, or a gamer girl, or something, a fusion of all this that doesn't really make sense? None of the character, or not single labels fits her anymore. She is her new unique thing. You could say her word of a mystique type could be a definition of the new type of yandere. So yeah, at least that's why I chose to think about now words. I don't know you. I'm reaching here. You know I'm reaching, but yet it kind of does make sense, especially how relationship she has with Dr. Flood, how Dr. Flood kind of cares about her, but he fully not in love with her, at least well, I think it is, because sometimes it's sort of complicated to understand these two characters' sort of relationship. But other than that, that's all I can say. I don't know you, what you think. Tell me down below, let me know. I got nothing else to say, just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye.